while, I'm not going to see you anymore. Ever. I've made up my mind. It is over. It's done. It's finished.
You can't mean that. I can't live without you. You can't live without me.
Stop it. Please. I've made up my mind.
Sophia, we were meant to be together. I love you.
Please, please, I just want to go back to shore.
Just a little while. Nobody noticed us. Nobody will know you're here.
No, I want to go back now.
Sophia, don't do this. You love me. You love me.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I just had trouble sleeping.
Maybe I can help you.
How do you think you can help? Any ideas?
Oh, a few. Why don't you come back to bed? I'll show you.
Dear wife. Dear wife.
Show me.
Mine more than hers.
Santana, hi, how are you feeling?
Oh, a little better, thanks.
Is there anything I can get for you?
Well, actually, I was wondering if Brandon could go down to the hotel pharmacy and pick up...
Hi, Santana.
Well, hi there. I was just asking your mommy if you could go down and pick up a prescription for me.
A prescription?
Oh, it's nothing, really. It's just for an upset stomach.
Oh, Mommy, can't I go home by myself?
Well, he doesn't have to cross the street or anything. It's just in that little place in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, it'll make him feel like a big boy.
Well, then I suppose it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, now you just tell the man that it's for me, and he's going to hand you a bag, and I've already charged it to my room.
Okay.
Okay? And then when you come back, maybe we can play some games in my room, if that's okay with your mom.
Oh, Mommy, can I?
Well, sure, sweetie.
I'll be right back.
Okay, you be careful now. You know, I think you just made his day. Now, are you sure you're feeling up to having him around?
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not contagious or anything. It's just nerves.
Maybe you should see a doctor. Hmm?
Oh, no, really. This happens to me sometimes.
All right, well, don't let him tire you out.
I won't.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
All right. I get to spend the day with my little boy. Mine and Channing's.
I don't get it. Why do you want to kill Joe Perkins? Kill him for what? Is your life all that bad? Why do you want to risk everything you have? Cece has given you a promotion. You're a hero in Santa Bárbara. Even if you killed Joe Perkins, it doesn't mean Kelly would still marry you. Why are you doing this? You have potential. You're never going to do anything with it. You're a born loser.
Now leave me alone, will you, Ginger? I'm trying to think right now. figure out a way I can lure Joe Perkins into a trap. Get him someplace where I can waste him. Where nobody can see me. And see, Joe Perkins is the only reason that Kelly knows about my past. And you, I want you out of this town.
You snapped! It's a crying shame Joe Perkins ever came back to Santa Barbara.
No, he had to come back. See, he was obsessed. Yeah, he couldn't stay away from Kelly.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand. How can a girl love a guy who killed her brother? Huh?
Oh, he didn't kill Channing Capwell Jr.
What are you saying to me, boy?
He didn't do it.
Oh, I'm sure Kelly would love to believe that, but the police don't. This boy served hard time.
I know for a fact that he didn't do it.
I think you look good as an old man.
Yeah, that's good, because you're going to see a lot of me like that after we've been married for 50 years.
That's all right with me. Yeah. Listen, I gotta go.
No, I don't like you going to Little Mesa without me.
Why?
Well, you know those guys. Hey, baby, want to go out with me after you get off work, huh?
Sorry, buddy. I already got a guy that I'm crazy about.
Oh,
and he's got a big, nasty dog.
But you can come up and check out the Chili Relleno.
Joe, don't worry. Uh-oh. Was I too loud?
No, it's okay. Shh.
Peter. Oh, no, Peter. Just a minute.
Don't let him in. Get rid of him.
I try. Go.
Morning.
Hi.
Can I come in?
Well, I was just on my way to work.
Well, it'll take a couple of minutes, Kelly. It's important to me.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks.
What do you want to talk about?
I sort of feel awkward being here. I guess the first thing I need to tell you, Kelly, is that I feel like the luckiest guy in the world sometimes, having had your love, even if it was for a short time.
Peter, we talked last night, right?
Please let me finish. I know you haven't gotten over Joe yet, and I would never force myself on you. I couldn't do that to you.
Thank you.
But I want to help you find a way to clear Joe.
Doubt that.
Be sure, I appreciate it, but I really ought to do this by myself.
I can't let you do it alone, Kelly. I don't want you getting hurt again. Channing's killer could be very dangerous.
Peter, I've got to take the chance. And the kidnapping had nothing to do with Channing's killer.
You're stubborn as ever, aren't you?
I remember at one time, you absolutely refused to believe that Joe was innocent.
Well, I've come a long way, though, haven't I?
Yeah, I guess so.
Kelly, I do want to help you to clear Joe. It made me feel good about myself, and I haven't felt good about myself in, well, a long time.
Peter, I'm going to be late.
Please hear me out, okay? Look, before I was a teacher, before I ever went to college, there were some things I was involved in that I'll always regret. There's a lot of things that I've done that well, I never told you about. I guess I was just afraid to tell you.
You don't have to talk about it.
Yes, I do. I do. When I was young, Kelly, I was stupid. I was taken advantage of. I was used. There's a connection here. If you would let me help you to clear Joe, then somehow it might help to make up for some of the wrong things I did in my past. You know, kind of balance out the scales.
Don't believe him.
Please? Will you let me help you?
Well, there you are.
Here's your medicine.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. You are such a darling to do this for me.
It was fun.
Tell me, how many buttons did you push in the elevator?
Every 4.
That's what I thought. So, should we play gin rummy?
I don't know how.
Well, I'll teach you. There is nothing my little boy can't learn.
I'm not your little boy. I'm my mom's boy.
Of course you are. I must really need that medicine. I'm not feeling very well.
Sure you'll be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I think I just need to lie down for a little while. Why don't we, play cards another time, okay?
Don't you want to get under the covers?
Maybe later. Why don't you go ahead and go back to your room now, okay?
Okay. Hope you feel better.
Thank you, Brandon.
Bye.
Bye. What did I say? What is the matter with me?
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Mason.
I had some doodle buggers set up out in the channel on possible drilling sites.
Doodle buggers?
Seismic detectors. I've been measuring the activity out there for a couple of months now. Here, take a look.
Yeah, there has been things moving around out there. Could be earthquake swarm activity.
Yeah, and then it just stopped. Look, just a couple days ago.
I don't like the looks of that.
Neither do I. And the kicker is, I'd be willing to bet that there's oil on those sites. Lots of it, maybe hundreds of thousands of barrels.
You sure?
No, but check out the core samples.
Cruz, this could be the richest oil field in the channel. Where'd you take those samples?
Near the fault line around McAllister Ridge. I've had a hunch about that area for a while.
The rock formations show a lot of stress. I wonder if the swarm activity released any of it.
I wish I knew, Mr. C.
Make sure our rigs are secure.
Yeah, I tested the automatic emergency turnoff valves, and they all work. Even went so far as to check out the leak detection system on the main pipeline. So I'm reasonably sure that the pumps would shut down if there was any big change in the pressure.
But you're worried. Why?
I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. I'm certainly no geologist.
Well, it's possible your doodle buggers made a mistake and there wasn't any swarm activity.
Yeah, it's possible. But I gotta tell you, I checked out those seismometers before and after we laid them down. So I do believe the readings. Frankly, I think we're going to have an earthquake.
Maybe we better stop exploration for a few days.
Yeah, I thought of that too. First, I want to talk to a guy I know who's head of the seismology lab down at the university. At least he can verify what I've got.
Let me know what you find out.
Sure thing.
And remember that whatever you find out, all the scientists in the world haven't been able to predict exactly when the earthquake is going to come.
Yeah, and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Mason, what are you doing here?
I have not a clue. Pour vous, ma petite?
Thank you. But why?
Oh, call me wild, call me impetuous, call me crazy, and I must be to come 7,000 miles and court a woman I've known all my life. But she is worth it. She is so beautiful. Santana, what is wrong with you?
Nothing.
It certainly is. You're shaking.
I'm fine, really. Mason, listen, do you want to go out of the hotel somewhere, take a drive, maybe a walk, or go to the beach or something?
Sure. Will you tell me what's wrong?
Nothing. I would just like to get some fresh air.
Sure wish I could go down there with you.
Not a chance. Only certified professional divers allowed.
Well, I didn't know you were a pro.
Well, there's still a lot you don't know about me, despite the fact that I bent your ear recently.
Do you really think those old paintings, those old masters, could still be preserved down there after all this time?
Well, I hope so. They're worth a fortune. Dad seems to think that they've been locked away in an airtight compartment, so...
Well, I hope he's right.
Yeah, me too.
Warren, is this dive dangerous?
Well, it could be. I mean, anytime you go banging around in an old sunken ship, there are potential problems.
So why don't you let the other divers do it?
Well, I want to be there. I mean, this could be an historic event.
Yeah, but that's their job, going down for sunken treasures.
I know, but someone's got to look after the family interest, right?
And just don't get hurt.
Hey, I'm a very careful guy, all right? Underwater. Look, don't worry. I'll be fine. I mean, we might come back with some really terrific old paintings. And if you work your cards right, I might be able to pull some strings and get them loaned to the museum.
Oh, well,
You just be careful. The museum be damned.
I will be careful. And I won't tell anybody you said that.
Sometimes you taste like raw rhubarb.
Sometimes you taste like wild raspberries.
Other times you sort of like spicy radishes.
Whoa.
Are you all right?
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine. I am a veritable vegetable garden in springtime. Trouble is that I think a little early in the spring.
So early the ground is frozen. Maybe you should mix one of your magic Balinese virility potions.
I don't think I have the ingredients.
Well, we'll improvise.
I don't know. Augusta, I think maybe I need a little rest. It was a little early for the harvest, huh?
You really all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just, crop failures go with the business. Ask any farmer.
Well, what do you suggest?
I don't know. I'm at a total loss. More nitrate, more potash.
Another first.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, really.
Yeah?
I want to help. Sow me, reap me, stack me, whatever works.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not. Believe me, I want it more than you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, what do you expect me to do? Rotate the crops?
Be patient. I don't like this any more than you do.
Potash and nitrites. Vitamins just won't do it anymore. Maybe the land is barren and dry.
Don't be ridiculous.
Cracked and useless. A desert. A poof of dust. Nothing more. Maybe it's because spending all that time in the New Guinea bush, chasing after all that young, sweet youth, neglecting the sturdy fields at home. Maybe you're paying for all that time that you left me alone, huh?
Is that so? Couldn't be because you're not your sunshine little Mary yourself. I mean, couldn't be because your beams aren't emitting any warmth anymore.
Oh, don't you blame your failings on me. I'm in perfect shape.
Yeah? Actually, that's true. That is very true. You are in perfect shape. Come here. You know something?
What?
I think I'm on my way to being cured.
Oh, I know you are. Oh, I love you. You're a great big thrashing machine.
I think that's threshing, Augusta. Threshing. Yeah. All right.
Oh, darling, you're making the earth move for me.
I'd like to take credit for it, Augusta, but I think that's nature's accompaniment.
What the... Oh, no. I've had enough bad luck already.
I don't know, Peter. What I'm doing for Joe is very special to me.
I understand that, Kelly, and I respect that. You know?
Oh, my God.
It's all right.
Peter.
Don't panic. Just stay,
I know, I never
stay.
remember what to do during earthquakes.
They only last a little while. We'll be all right.
This is Castillo. Get me the exploration team, preferably Friedman, on the ship to shore. I know we're having a tremor. Just do it. Clyde, this is Cruz. You boys just get bounced around a little out there? How big are the swells? You got seismic reading for me? I can't hear you. Well, that's not as bad as it felt, is it? Look, it could mean there's something bigger on the way. I want you to drop a depth charge on the McAllister Formation, get me a reading what's happening in the bedrock. No, tell him not to panic. This isn't the big one. Okay, I need it as soon as possible. I got a guy from the university coming over here to tell me what it's all about. Okay, great. Give my regards to Tommy Joe. Later.
Thank God it's over.
It wasn't too bad. So what do you say, Kelly?
I don't know. I suppose I could use a little help finding Channing's killer.
No, Kelly, please. Great.
But you gotta understand, this is the most important thing in the world to me right now. And I'm not gonna stop until I clear Joe's name.
I've got all the time in the world. When do we start?
Well, in a lot of ways, I'm back at square one.
Well, how about this alibi that Joe had? What happened to that guy?
Oh, he's still around, but he won't come forward.
Then maybe we have to make him come forward.
No, I don't want to do that. He had some legal problems in the past. What I mean is, he's not a very stable person, Peter.
Why don't you let me talk to him? Maybe I can figure out a way to get him some kind of special immunity, some legal protection.
He's really hard to get a hold of, Peter.
There's got to be some way to contact him, Kelly.
Yeah, well, he usually does the contacting. And sometimes he leaves messages on the machine. Sometimes he even writes me notes.
Do you have any of his notes?
Yeah, I think I do.
Could I see one?
Yeah, I think... It's not... Yeah, here's one.
Man, a few words, huh?
Yeah, sure is.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait for him to contact you.
Yeah, but I never know when.
Well, you can't rely on this guy. There's got to be another way to prove Joe's innocent, I would think.
Maybe there is.
Tell you what, I'm going to think about it, Kelly, all right? In fact, let me see what I can come up with. And I'll get back to you. Bye.
Bye.
I can't wait to see you, Lionel.
It's a hell of a mistake to trust Peter.
Yeah, I know, but believe me, he's only gonna think he's helping me.
Yeah, well, he knows too much already.
Oh, I don't think so. He really doesn't. He doesn't know any of the important details. Ooh, I gotta go. Can you do the rest by yourself?
Oh, sure. The eyebrow's my favorite part.
Be careful.
You too.
All right. I'll miss you. And I'll think of you every minute. All right, see you later.
Ben, nice to meet you. My name is Hard Taylor.
I have an idea. Why don't we check out some of Riviera's more famous casinos? Take a quick spin down to Monte Carlo.
I don't think I'm up for that.
Oh, sure you are. Come on, I'll stake you to $1,000.
No, I couldn't.
Of course you can. Try the fast lane, Santana. It's guaranteed to cure the blues.
I don't have the blues.
Well, then, if you are not blue, may I suggest we paint the town red?
Why not?
Good.
Okay, give me a second.
Take your time. Oh, how are things going with you and Gina?
How do you mean?
Well, haven't you asked her about decorating her house in Bel Air yet?
No, not yet. I thought that we'd get, to know each other a little better first.
Well, you two seem to have hit it off.
Yes, she's very nice.
It's a great place to get to know somebody.
That is, if you speak English. I don't speak French.
Well, I will be your interpreter.
Well, am I fit to paint the town in?
Wow. You knocked me out.
Well, Mason, you're usually not at a loss for words. I could change into something else.
Don't you dare. Oh, I have a little something else for you.
Oh, Mason, not another present. I couldn't.
I insist.
Oh, it is absolutely beautiful.
The idea
Thank you.
is to drive Santa Barbara out of your mind.
Wow,
What do you think?
it is gorgeous.
Now will you tell me what's wrong? Does it have anything to do with my father? He's not worth it. Believe me, no man is. Except maybe me.
I betrayed Cece.
Oh, bull. Santana, look at me. Look at me. You know who you're looking at? You're looking at a man who adores you. You're also looking at a man who has really betrayed C.C. Campwell.
Oh, Mason.
Yep, after all those years of scrambling around after him, sweating out his every whim, I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't let him run my life.
That's not betraying him.
Oh, when I told him I wasn't going to run for DA, I betrayed him, his hopes, his dreams. Do you know what? It's the best thing I ever did, because I did it for me.
Well, I think maybe that's the right idea.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's about time you did something for yourself. And maybe you have to break away from C.C. Capwell in order to do it.
Maybe. Maybe we can help each other.
Mm-hmm. We'll make our own Declaration of Independence. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for Santana Andrade and Mason Capwell to dissolve the bonds that have kept them in the clutches of C.C. Capwell, etc., for these two people are more than deserving of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it's about time both of them got happy.
I think so.
I'm glad you're smiling. I'm also glad I memorized the Declaration of Independence some years back. Come on. Let's take a gamble and paint this town.
John, thanks for stopping by, man.
Oh, my pleasure, Cruz. Been a while.
It sure has. Can I get you anything? You want some coffee or something?
Oh, no, thanks. I don't have much time. See, the press will be out of my lab soon, wanting to know all about that tremor we had today. Now, let's see what you got here.
Well, from the seismic readings we've been getting, looks like we had a lot of pressure building up in the McAllister Formation.
Now, that little shaker might have relieved some of it.
What did it register?
4.2 on the Richter. Huh. See, you got the same reading. You must have some pretty sensitive seismometers out there in the channel.
We have very good equipment.
You even picked up the swarming activity.
What do you think? Are we out of danger?
Well, every quake relieves some pressure. The bigger it is, the more pressure is released.
But
this one could just be the peak of the swarm activity. Could be what I think of as a precursor.
There could be a bigger one coming.
Well, take a look at these charts. This is a record of the quake activity along the California fault since 1935.
Wow. You're going to have to tell me what I'm looking for here, John.
Right. Okay, if you'll just take a look at these irregularities, you'll see there's no clear-cut rule.
I mean, sometimes a little one indicates a bigger quake's on the way. Sometimes the bigger one doesn't come for years.
In other words, it's impossible to predict with any accuracy.
Right. But there are several faults along the length of California that could go in the next couple of years, or maybe not till the turn of the century.
Or any day now, for that matter.
Yeah, maybe. One thing we can predict, within the next decade, there's one chance in 20 we're going to have a big one. I mean, one that'll register 8 on the Richter scale or more.
Within the next decade. Which means, of course, it could be tomorrow.
Sure.
Morning, Dominic.
Oh.
My God. So Dominic's the alibi.
Thank you.
You know, I sure love watching you scuba. You'll teach me?
Yeah, someday maybe.
What's the matter?
Well, it's just I think Dad's gonna be pretty disappointed.
Hey, it's not your fault. Perk up. Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. It's just without a miracle, I don't think we have a chance. And I don't want to have to be the one to break this to Dad.
Something tells me I shouldn't be here when you do.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know that when he explodes, he really explodes. Let's go.
I don't think it will be that bad. But good luck. See you later.
Somebody was here?
Yeah, Summer was.
Summer. Summer's gone. Fall can't be far behind.
Dad, I think we've all tried that line at one point.
Well, then I'll think of a new one. You've been diving?
Yeah, I went down with the divers you hired to get into the Amanda Lothridge.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did that. Even though I didn't know, I wish I'd gone with you. Yeah. Well, what happened?
Well, I guess they haven't called you yet, huh?
Call me. What about?
Well, we didn't find anything.
What do you mean you didn't? What happened?
Yeah, the boat shifted. It was impossible to get into her.
Well, how did that happen?
I don't know. Could have been the trimmer today. I don't know. Could have been anything. Damn it! Yeah, I know, Dad. I'm sorry. I know how important this was to you.
Well, what are they going to do about it?
I don't know.
I just wish we could lift that damn ship right to the surface.
Well, it cost a fortune.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, but look, Dad, maybe they'll be able to think of something.
I hope they can. God knows it's costing enough.
Yeah.
They'll figure out a way.
Well, I hope so, too.
Yeah. Huh?
No, I just said I hope so, too.
Warren, make sure that nobody knows about this, even your mother, about not being able to get into the ship, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Look, I'll check you later, all right?
Warren, I'd like to talk to you for a minute about something.
No, Dad, I got a lot of stuff to do here. You know?
Warren, please.
Sure.
I'd like to know why you blame me for all these things. For, wait a minute, things like stealing those Capwell coins.
Look, I didn't blame you.
Yes, you did. You even said it was my fault. I also don't know how you know that they belonged to...
Belong to who? Well, Dad, who'd they belong to?
But of course you know. That's the reason you took them.
Come on, damn it! Why don't you just say her name, huh? Just say it.
Sophia. That's her name. You knew that those coins belonged to her. And that I gave them to her. Warren, why did you do it? Why did you steal them? I'm trying to forget Sophia. Things have been happening, things appearing. I don't know what's happening, Warren.
Well, maybe you just ought to lay off the scotch, huh?
Warren! You're right. You're right, it is my fault. Everything that's happened has been my fault. wait to meet Sophia. I mean, Eden. Sophia is dead. I've got to remember that. God, I hope this is a dream.
Oh, man, I am wiped out. I've been searching through records of Lionel Lockridge and Sophia Capwell all day long.
Did you find anything?
Well, they're tied together somehow. If those coins were owned by Sophia, as you say, then it's very possible Lionel gave them to her. I came across Sophia's obituary today. You ever read it?
No, I don't know too much about her accident.
Well, she was in a speedboat, and some people saw her fall over the side, but they couldn't get to her in time.
Couldn't she swim?
I don't know. But anyway, after she fell overboard, the boat lost control and just went round and round circles, crashing over her.
It's horrible.
The people who saw her fall over couldn't find her. It's a terrible tragedy. Tragic.
Yeah, listen, I've got an appointment, so I'm gonna have to leave.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm sorry, man. Let me just fix my wig and then I'll get out of your way.
No. You don't have to go. Just lock the door behind you.
Sure.
Come on.
Stop it. No more.
Come on, one more bite.
I can't eat anymore. I've been eating all night.
Of course you can. You love it.
Oh, you eat it.
No.
Eat it.
You eat it. I'm tired of ice cream. I feel more like a tangerine.
How can you eat more?
Because I'm happy. When I'm happy, I eat. Or juggle.
Champagne. Who sent champagne?
Probably another secret admirer.
To the toast of the town. Love, Mason. Mason. How sweet. When on earth did you get a chance to send me this?
In between the pate and the mussel soup.
Well, do you think it's a little early to be drinking champagne?
Well, let's save it for tomorrow. Take a drive in the country and go on a picnic.
I like that. You know, this trip has changed me somehow. It's done something to me.
I think it's all for the better.
I don't know about that. You know, it's like I've got these thoughts going on in my head, and I know that they're wrong, and I just can't get rid of them. Oh, do you think we're making too much noise?
Are you kidding? The French never sleep. They're always, well, you know.
Gina, were we making too much noise?
Of course not. No, you see, I woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep. I saw your light on and I wanted to see how you were doing.
Oh, well, I'm totally recovered.
Yes, I can see.
All she needed was a night on the town.
And I know how well the Capwells can do that.
Well, listen, can I offer you something like a croissant, some ice cream, maybe some champagne?
No, thank you. I better get back, see if I can get some sleep.
Okay. Give Brandon a big hug for me, okay?
Yes, I will. Thanks.
Santana, is there anything I can do?
No, I think I'll lie down.
Come out! Come out, wherever you are. Who are you? You trying to drive me mad? Sophia. Where's Sophia? Now you must hate me. Maybe I am mad. Why do people bury empty coffins? Where are you now? At the bottom of the sea, covered in rocks and silt, seaweed. My poor Sophie.
I know.